Welcome back to the next episode of Persona 5. That's it for mementos. Let's head on. We have many other things to do now. All these shadows we've crushed. It's good. With that, all of my requests are clear, meaning I am free to hang out with people again.
Ah, you're back.
I mean, look, requests, progress. They're all done. It's good. Anyway, let's get a massage.
What?
It's necessary now that we have it, I mean, so we can have another event.
Well,
Pretty well built still.
Master. Oh.
Okay, cool. Good to move
See you
again.
later.
So, I'm giving this guide some side eyes right now. It's suggesting just spending tonight reading, but I could also go to... okay, no, I could not go do any confidants. Who the hell is in Shinjuku? Mishima? Or does it just mean I could hang with Chihaya? Can I hang with Tay? Nope.
Take care.
Alright, I think I'm just gonna follow the guide for now, even though, honestly, I'd rather start doing my own thing. So let's do some more reading. Oh. The man of 100 faces turned himself in. Nice going, you guys. The people from the financial sector seem really thankful too. Honestly, it's amazing that you were able to do it without knowing his face or where he lived. I guess no evildoers can hide from the phantom thieves. Nope. Yeah! You guys are even more reliable than the police. Anyway, I'll let you know when I find a new target.
Yeah.
Shibuya assassin. Hey, apparently that assassin completely disappeared from down in the Shibuya underground. Some idiot who doesn't care about his life went asking the homeless guy down there during the day. Though I will say, it's strange that he said he disappeared and not that he quit. It's fine either way. I guess, words are difficult, huh? Anyway, the Phantom Thieves claim victory over the evil assassin. I'm sure even more people will have their eyes on you now. I'll be counting on you too.
Yeah.
Alright, cool. Anyway, I guess we're just gonna do some reading. Work more on Reckless Casanova.
Make sure your clothes up.
I am waiting for the chance to work on Tay's Confidant, but there's a lot of people hanging around during the day who I need to hang with. Haru most importantly, Shinya as well, Futaba. A woman's heart is deep and ever-changing, like the colors of the autumn sky. Alright, we can fast forward through this now. We'll finish it another day. Change of day. Wow. All that hard work in mementos, and I plunge below... I go into sub 10% innocence. It's not great.
Hi.
Alright everyone, quiet down. I'm changing my lesson for today. Instead of a regular class, we'll be reviewing last week's materials. I suggest you listen carefully. But don't think you can slack off, okay? I absolutely won't allow it. No slacking off. And now we slack off. Man, I could sleep right now. Let's finish this book. The first encounter is much like a fragile egg. You must incubate it with the heat of romance. Finish that book. Whoops. There goes all that dialogue.
All right.
There you go. Seems you were able to learn the nuances of sex appeal. Let's see. Casanova, he was probably more like a shameless pervert. Perfect vice is almost a virtue, I guess.
You got it.
Alright. Time to go get a new book. What day is it? Friday. You're still talking about the same old thing? Police might come to our school again. What about the girl out here? I don't really check around the school that much anymore, but I'll keep my eyes open a bit. Yo. Do I think the Phantom Thieves are the bad guys? No. We've done this dialogue. How about you guys? How are you guys doing? Nope, this dialogue is going to be the same forever, it looks like. Jinbocho! Let's see. To think you've read through Reckless Casanova. Forgive me for underestimating you as a reader. I can sell you this book. I highly suggest you purchase it.
What would you like?
Speed reading! A book on the basics of speed reading. Increases your reading speed. Intriguing. I'll take it. Next, let's go to the airsoft shop. Since I got all that stuff out of mementos, I might as well make some money.
Yo. Okay. You should be
Old
great.
treasure.
I guess that's fine. You should be grateful. I guess that's fine.
Good lord, all of this gear.
You should be grateful. You must
Oh,
be
that's right.
sick.
I need
Guess
to get
that's fine.
Kawakami to do some
should be
cleaning of
grateful.
this decaying stuff.
I guess that's fine. You should be grateful. I guess that's fine. You should be grateful. I guess that's fine. All right.
Cool. Wow, did I just get a lot of
Come again.
cash. Yeah, hang out with Haru. Gotta keep working that Empress Confidant. It's very important that we level up Empress some more. Haru!
My.
Let's hang out. Alright, I found a place that serves an especially rare type of coffee. Would you be interested in joining me there? Yeah! Let's do this! As decided, this particular restaurant is in an expensive hotel buffet. Hopefully the coffee lives up to that reputation. Do you remember how I mentioned before about my newfound interest in coffee? Well, I've decided to start studying the topic more seriously by going out to places like this. I've been keeping it a secret from my fiancé, though. You see, just a single cup of the dark ivory coffee here costs roughly 6,000 yen. It must be amazing.
Yes.
I've heard it is. Apparently the beans they use are exceedingly rare. Either way, perhaps we should try it before passing judgment. What shall we order? I'll be paying for your cup as well. A or C. I can't let you do that, or K thanks. I want to say K thanks just for the fun of it. What? Oh, I get it. You're thanking me for treating you, right? You're so funny, Nahelkun. Anyway, it's only natural that I pay for you today. I invited you here after all. I wonder how it will taste. Well, here we go. There is a faint bitterness beneath the strangely mellow flavor. The coffee is clearly distinct from what Sojiro serves at LeBlanc.
This is.
It has a distinctly fragrant aroma, paired with a mild flavor. This is undoubtedly delicious, yet I would barely consider it coffee. Apparently it's brewed using beans gathered from elephant dung? I can taste the elephant.
I'm sorry.
I apologize for not disclosing that to you earlier. I just thought you might find it hard to enjoy if you had known ahead of time. I was surprised to hear it at first myself, but that was actually why I wanted to try it to begin with. Another rare type of coffee, Kopi Luwak, is gathered from the feces of a small cat called a civet. Interestingly enough, the flavor differs depending on what animal it was originally consumed by. Speaking of cats, do you think Mono-chan would be able to... This spawns for C. Let's ask him. I'd go with hands off my cat, or I'd rather not think about it, but sure, let's ask. Perhaps it could become LeBlanc's new specialty drink. Oh, but we need Mono-chan for our operations, huh? We can't afford to make him eat beans all day. Coffee is so profound. Haru-chan?
Huh?
Takakura-san! What a strange place for us to meet. It's not often I see people your age at this luxurious buffet. And who is this? Oh, he's a friend from school. Nahel-kun, this is Takakura-san, the new president of Okumura Foods. Nod. By the way, it looks like we will be able to avoid litigation. We somehow settled on decent terms. You don't need to worry. Oh, and about your shares, you should consider letting the company hold on to them for the time being. I'm sure you will have enough on your plate already, given everything that's happened to you.
No.
Well, I'm sorry to bring that up while you two are enjoying yourselves here. That aside, how are things going with Sugimura-kun? You know, these days you need to reserve a wedding hall almost a year in advance if you want a good one. Sometimes it worries me how laid back you are, Haru-chan. Right, we're in the process. Well, I should be heading back to the office now. Oh, but please, allow me to pay for your drinks. No, that's quite alright. And, about the shares, I can handle them for now. I'm going to protect that which my father left for me. I understand. Please do try to reconsider, though. Well, if you'll excuse me. That was a lie. There's no way I can handle the responsibilities I have to deal with right now. I mean, I'm just an inexperienced high schooler. But I can't leave the company in Takakura-san's hands. Hey, what did you think of him? I think he was a little sketchy, but I guess I'm not really sure. You're so honest, Nahel-kun. But I agree. I really don't know whether or not I can trust him. Right now, the most prevalent rumor about Takakura-san is that he was pleased by my father's passing. I mean, he was certainly the person who stood to benefit the most from it. It's hard to deny that fact. But he says he's trying to rebuild our company image. I just can't tell if he really means it. You know, sometimes I wonder what life would be like if I didn't have money. If I was normal. Don't get me wrong, the company is definitely important, but it's often nothing more than a source of stress. With you guys, though, I feel like I actually belong. That's why I'm going to work extra hard to make sure my harvests turn out great. I can sense a strong resolve from Haru. Rank 4, Celeb Talk. Cool. Oh, and as for that Sugimura-san, that's my fiancé. He's been really showering me with presents lately. One night he even left a bouquet of roses on my pillow. But he would have needed one of my servants to help him accomplish that, right? What a scary thought. Even worse, Takakura-san has been hurrying us to get married after what happened to my father. He claims it's because of the profit the marriage will bring to the company. But there has to be more to the situation than just that.
Yes.
Anyway, I'll look a little deeper into Takakura-san. Perhaps he truly was pleased by my father's death. Maybe I should start by asking the employees who are trying so desperately to win my favor. You haven't drunk any more of your coffee, Nahel-kun. Aren't you going to finish it? Drink the coffee, Nahel. Man, Haru's got it rough right now. I don't know what advice I could give her. Why haven't they been arrested? What is the government doing? Arrest those phantom thieves already. Should the diet really be dissolving at a time like this? Shouldn't the safety of the citizens be the top priority? How are we supposed to feel safe? Ugh.
Ah, you're back.
So, about the investigation. It seems they have no evidence that can truly be called as such. Well, duh. However, it seems they have no intentions of changing their plans. They're going to investigate at both Shujin Academy and LeBlanc, right? Indeed. I can understand Shujin, but why LeBlanc? The key is Wakaba Ishiki. Is it because of my mom's research? Correct. Her study of cognitive science is closely connected to this case. Of that, there can be no doubt. Then this guy's really the mastermind behind all of this? That would be the case. There can be no mistake. The one who erased cognitive science from this world is surely the culprit behind everything. And getting rid of the research was to ensure only they could use its powers? How perceptive you. Yes, that is the only logical conclusion. Both Sai-san and I were searching for clues about that research. But just as we were about to deepen our investigation, this commotion began. And to make things even more troublesome, there was only one person with strong connections to both Shujin Academy and LeBlanc. And that person turned out to be the leader of the Phantom Thieves. So the culprit had calculated all of this in advance? Heavens no. That would be impossible. This was a miracle created by the coinciding of multiple chance situations. Dude, you hear that? He says you got miraculously bad luck. Doesn't that make you feel good? I'm so lucky. You know, shitty luck is still luck. Yes, your luck really is impressive. At any rate, that's the current state of things. And that's why you must obstruct the investigation at all costs. Yes, that's our intention. You really do have something special about you. I can say that with confidence now. 9 days! Alright, tonight we're reading some more, apparently. Alright, let's do some reading. Speed reading. Oh, it's only one thing. Okay.
Make sure you close up.
So this is going to turn all books into like one and dones. Do not look at the parts, but at the whole. It's an old book, but it seems to have the fundamentals of speed reading down. So you finished reading speed reading. You started flipping pages much faster toward the middle, so I thought you were skipping parts. I can already see that you're able to read with more efficiency now.
Alright.
My reading speed has improved. From now on you can read at double the speed, allowing you to cover twice the material. Alright, sick! That's pretty cool. Alright. 11-12. 8%, good god.
Hiya!
Hey! It's already the 12th. We have about a week until the investigation. Can we make it so we can send the calling card? Let's go to the palace today. No. I'm sure you have a plan. You're you, after all. I don't want to be arrested for a false accusation. I want to find the real culprit, after all. Let me know when you decide to go. I'll be waiting to hear from you. Don't worry, Ann. I'm sure we'll go soon. Just not today.
By the way,
Do you like hearing your own voice? Have you ever heard a recording of your own voice? Were you surprised? Yes! God, yes! When I started YouTubing, I was like, wow, my voice is not what I'm hearing. That's because when you hear your voice normally, you hear it through your bones. So even though the voices I'm doing for these characters sound good to me, they're not as effective in reality. The voice you hear in a recording that makes you feel uncomfortable is unmistakably your own voice. Now then, Vidane-kun. Has hearing someone's voice over the phone ever felt strange to you?
Do you know the answer?
Do you know why hearing someone's voice over the phone sounds different than their real voice? It's heavily processed.
Well done.
I'm impressed. That's correct. It's practically not even their voice anymore. To transmit data, cell phones use a certain way of encoding your voice into digital information. And when your voice has to use that data to reassemble a voice, it can only do so much.
Nice going.
All right.
Oh, you think you'd be able to tell if you were hearing a computer talking? As long as the tone and intonation match, the listener's brain fills in any other differences. Most of our communication is based on assumption.
I see.
Yeah, my voice just sounds like meows to people who don't know me. Jeez, assumptions are dangerous. And then it turns out all cats are like that. God, that would be the ultimate twist if Morgana was just a normal cat and cats just do that. Is there anything more to buy from Jinbocho?
Welcome.
Nope. I can't come again. You've got nothing left. Anyway, now that we're capable of speed reading, let's put this to the proper use.
Welcome.
I'm gonna buy everything in this store. There we go. Who wants to talk? No Hermit today. Sorry, Futaba. No Palace today. Sorry, Yusuke. Shinya! Can you meet today? Something crazy happened. I want to tell you about it in person. Come to the back of the arcade. I'll be waiting there for you.
Hey.
They really did it. The Phantom Thieves did it. My mom really did have a change of heart. When I got home, my mom cooked dinner. She made my favorite hamburger steak. Then she admitted that she was wrong and apologized to me for getting so mad about everything. She broke down crying and told me that she'll be a better mother from now on. I'm glad to hear that. Yeah! It's all thanks to the Phantom Thieves. And you, Vidane-san.
Actually.
I guess winning and losing doesn't matter when it comes to just being happy. Well, isn't it true? The reason my mum was able to change is that she lost to the Phantom Thieves. Losing wasn't the end at all. It brought my real mum back. Man, I'm so happy right now. Am I weird for feeling happy about losing? I mean, all I cared about before was winning. It means you've matured.
Huh?
Really? Well, you might be right. Looking back at how obsessed I was with winning, I can see I was just acting like a kid. I want to get stronger. Strong enough so that I can protect my mom. I realized something from you and the Phantom Thieves. Instead of destroying others, protecting and saving people is what makes a person strong. You listened to my problems and even confronted my mum for me. I guess that was pretty cool of you. Aw, Shinya. Good kid. Rank 9. Hot damn. Tower 10 is approaching.
All right.
Hey.
By the way, do you remember Takakuma, the pro who beat me? I heard more rumors that he uses illegal armor. I wonder why he's cheating. Apparently he wants to win at all costs.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I kinda understand how he feels. I may have cheated too, if I had known how. But I don't feel like that at all anymore. Okay, I'm gonna head home. Hey, Vidain-san, are the Phantom Thieves... Never mind, bye! He's gonna call me out next time. Everyone calls me out at rank 10. Once someone gets to know me, they're like, yeah, of course you're a Phantom Thief.
All right.
I mean, this isn't a surprise.
Later.
See ya, Shinya. We'll play a good game next time.
Ah, you're back.
Alright, who's messaging? Everyone wants to talk. Iwai wants to talk to me about something. It ain't a job this time. It's good news, though. I'd love to hang out with Iwai right now. Hifumi wants to talk with me. Something unbelievable happened. She's still confused about it. God, I would want to hang out with Hifumi right now. Let's go hang out with Mishima, though. God, I can't believe I'm blowing off Hifumi for Mishima. This is disgusting. I'm disgusted with myself. I have a lot to report about Akiyama-kun. You might get a little spooked when you hear it. It's gonna be long. Wanna meet up? Alright, let's go hang out with Mishima. Let's meet at the diner. So you remember those guys who beat Akiyama-kun up? Well, it turns out they really were dangerous. I looked them up and found some seriously scary info. Apparently they're part of a gang that's involved in extortion stuff like that all the time. I wish I'd known that going in. One slip of the tongue in that act I pulled, and I would have been dead. You showed some real courage. You really think so? But I pissed all over myself again while I was researching those guys. You've got to stop telling me that. Honestly though, you're amazing. You weren't afraid in the slightest. Guts 5! Maybe it's only natural after all the nightmares you've been through. Yo, Mishima!
Hey.
Hi. Whoa, it really is Mishima! Dude, right? Nobody else could be this boring! Hey, you figured out what you're gonna do after high school?
It's just...
Not yet. How about the military? Nobody ever notices Zero like you stealthing around? Haha, too true. I bet you could sneak in anywhere, huh? You'd be Japan's ultimate weapon. Shut up! Akiyama-kun? Huh? Something wrong? Not exactly. Just, come on, let's just forget him. It's no fun messing with Mishima anymore. What do you mean no fun? You're always the one screwing with him the most. I don't know. Guess I got tired of it. Hey, about before. I've been thinking, well, I should probably thank you. Huh? Something happened with you two? You know, you have been acting weird lately, Akiyama. Don't think I haven't noticed all them bruises you've got.
No.
Before, I don't really know what you're talking about. Mishima. My bad. Guess it was someone else. You've changed, though. Huh? Your glasses. I always see you two together. You been coaching him? Something like that. That's so. I'm kind of jealous. Anyway, see you later. Wait up, Akiyama! It looks like Akiyama-kun's gonna be just fine. He's a pretty strong-willed guy. And I really have changed, huh? Do you think maybe now I'm starting to be like the Phantom Thieves?
All right.
I'm gonna work even harder now to make sure I live up to your legacy. Mishima is showing a passionate resolve. Moon 9.
All right.
Alright, you know, I always used to think I couldn't amount to anything. But I somehow managed to step up and help Akiyama-kun with those thugs. It made me realize there really are things I can do to save people. That's why I've started writing a documentary on the Phantom Thieves. Excuse me? The research I did on that gang Akiyama-kun was wrapped up in... was actually what pushed me to do it. Now I'm basically putting together a massive log of all your activities from the fan site. Don't use our real names.
No.
Oh, don't worry. I'm coming up with aliases for all of you. If you guys have code names you use, those would work too.
All right.
At any rate, we should celebrate today. My treat. Screw the fountain drinks. Let's go straight for the fancy fruit juice. It's 3 times the price, so it's gotta be 3 times better. I'm feeling... what about a parfait? But I only have so much money. If you want to order anything else, it'll have to come out of your own pocket, okay? Anyway, let's party until we have to go catch the last train. Woo! Oh,
See you
Mishima.
later.
I am in a constant state of exasperation with that kid. Who could that be at this hour? God, yes! I would! I would so much like to go see a movie with you tomorrow, Haru. She wants to see a thriller. Pak Saw. God damn it! I'm so sorry. I would love nothing more than to go and see that movie with Haru. And in my New Game Plus run, I absolutely will. But, Haru, I think you're going to be missing that movie too, is the thing. Because, you know, it's kind of Palace Day! Only 1 week remaining. Yeah, that's how much time we got to nab that treasure. There's that, but it's also how much longer we'll get to stay as the Phantom Thieves. Yeah. Now that you mention that, it is quite an odd feeling. I've been trying to avoid thinking about that until the time actually comes. Did you remember, Nihal? Let's just do our best. It's not really an answer to my question, but it's good motivation. Well, I guess all we can do now is do this shit like we always do. Yeah, for Makoto's sister. Thank you, everyone. It's flu season, huh? Alright. That's gonna wrap this episode up. Thank you all for watching. Have a wonderful day, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.